What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and here I'm on my late ass review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, also formerly known as LA. Okay, we see some new things going on. By the way, like I said, shout out to my YouTube fam. Thank you for y'all who still been rocking with me despite these last few months, or really damn near throughout the summer, all the stuff that's been going on with me. My new YouTube fam, like subscribers or all new subscribers, you're not subscribed, click down the button below and like this video. Share it with somebody. It's okay. So anyway, y'all, let's get into this lovely fuckery. And by the way, y'all, I cuss a lot in most of my reviews, just to let y'all know that. If you see, I probably got it down in the description box, but yeah, this will be for some profanity. Yeah, so let's get into this. We see a new intro. We got the dudes, now the first time ever in the intro. Don't that kind of remind you, maybe it's just me, but when I'm thinking about it, it's like the intro kind of reminds me of a hip-hop version of the Love Boat and shit. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my English. But anyways, we got this new series, y'all. We went, I don't know about y'all with the weather, where y'all stay at, but up here, we went from booty shorts last week to snow boots, and now we have some nice entertainment. This series looks like, this edition of Love and Hip Hop is going to be pretty interesting. I know, I'm sorry y'all ramble. If y'all new to me, that's how it is. And, it's been a minute since I did a review, so yeah. So, anyway, like I said, the men in this time, not only is the first on the intro, y'all, they're more famous than the women that's in here. Yeah, y'all remember Teairra Mari, Lie Ticket, Make It Feel Good, whatever, but other than that, the other ladies, no offense, but I never heard of them. At least the ones in this particular episode, okay? So, anyway, let's run around quick. We got Omarion, touch, okay, Maybach, because he's letting us all know. We got Little Fizz, also B2K, also, we got Soulja Boy, Tell 'em, Pretty Boy, Swag, Nigga, we made it, on here. Also, we had, what is Young Bird? Anyway, I think he's supposed to come in the next episode, but he's not even in the intro, so does that make him even relevant? Okay. Of course, we have Ray J, as well, and then we have the ladies. I remember April, Hazel E, I said Teairra Mari. I think the girl's Monique, or Moni. I don't want to feel like messing up nobody's name, and not intentionally, but we're just gonna call her Mo. Okay, and I think that's it. Is that it? It was another female, but I think she wasn't shown. But I'm just saying we're gonna go by the rules this episode. To make a long story short, Soulja Boy, Tell 'em, Soulja Boy, is going with Nia Riley, who is actually Telly Riley's daughter. And it's been one of those roller coasters that on and off for 8 years. And already, I don't know how old Nia is, but we are on Soulja Boy is just 23 years old. Okay, and, even though he's been in the industry for a minute, before, when he's been hitting puberties before, his voice dropped and other stuff, he's still young as hell. And then on top of that, he's in the entertainment industry, okay? They've been on and off, and one last time they were together, or fell off, she got another relationship, and we see a little 1-year-old little child she has. I think she still lives. She lives when I think she moved out. She moved back to LA, something like that, and she stays with her mom in the moment. But she's been talking about her and Soulja's thing about doing the thing. We're going to stay together, moving together, whatever. And she is trying again with Soulja Boy. And the thing is, because we all know Soulja Boy has been linked from everybody from Cactus Bitch to Diamond and other women. So it's kind of like, I think that's what was the downfall. So he is supposedly is on his way to be better as far as being I'm going to eliminate some of my hoes, but not do it with all of them. I don't know. Okay. So, it's the whole thing about commitment. And, we have one little part before we get to that scene. That Soulja Boy is making an announcement. You thinking maybe he's going to propose or something like that or whatever. And he just wanted to say to Nia, I hope I ain't saying the lady's name right. I mean, wrong. Yeah, everybody. Let her get up here. Everybody in the crowd. And you notice how if the editing shift, it seemed like, I don't know, they had paid actors. Because you notice how they were in the corner. They were focusing on the corner. Because when they did to swoop around in the whole club, there was people up there picking their nails, picking their nose and shit. Ain't nobody was caring about what the hell Soulja Boy was talking about. Nobody was influenced, I mean, people taking selfies, trying to find their phone, trying to hook up with the next person. Nobody cared. I mean, at least from the angle, they just focused on that one corner. I think they gave him a couple $, whatever, say you could be on TV and stuff, and then you could put on Instagram. I don't know. So anyways, he just tells her, love you. She just wondered, like, what they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. So, that's pretty much, I ain't going to focus too much on their story because, right now, because, it's the introduction. Now, let's get into the little Fizz and his baby mama drama, as we like to call it. Now, it's some question marks about Mo because, you have to wonder how bad is it when they give the man, now, unless it's because of financial reasons also, too, but when usually 9 times out of 10, they usually don't give the man custody, full custody, even though it's temporarily. But even though it's joint, it's still like he is raising the child as if it is full custody, just not on paper. Y'all, you can tell I didn't take criminal justice as my major. But, so, he had this little boy, 2010, so he probably about just turned 4 right about now, right? Look like a little clone. And, he's been focusing on like being a dad and being there for his son. And he had an album out 2006. Now, no offense, I actually seen Lil Fizz on and off. He was on a couple shows and stuff like that. I seen he was doing his acting stuff. But y'all, did y'all know about that album? I don't even think it was for download, if you know what I mean. No offense, but maybe it's sold overseas. No, you know what I mean? Because I never heard that Lil Fizz had album 2006. I didn't even see a video on MTV Jams or nothing. But I'm just saying, he could have got some money overseas, but I just didn't see it over here. But anyways, he's doing this grown man. He cut his hair. Okay. He obviously we see even a scene in him and Omarion meets. And, because he having a baby mama drama. Now, his baby mama was obviously cool until, Mo was cool until about 6 months later. And I don't know whether he was just taking his son out where they already broke up by then, or it was like he was just there for the pregnancy and they kind of faded off after the baby. But he was taking the child with him somewhere. And she come in about to use the car seat as a weapon and trying to hit it, use the babysit with the car. And I think that's why he had even a temporary, I don't know if it was or multiple restraining orders. But we do see it was one restraining order. So that's one of the problems right there. So that was the reason how I got full custody. And then here's the thing too. Now he don't answer her calls and all. Now y'all, I'm about to ask y'all opinions and comments how y'all feel about that. Is the whole thing is that now if she's calling about her son, now she already don't know where they live at. And I know it's in one of those situations where, you use the grandparents, to get the child here, go back, you pick the child at the grandparents' house and blah, blah, blah. But, I guess, maybe because she might be violent, whatever. She don't know where he stays at. But, the thing is, it's like, why is he not? And then I can understand, say, if she's on some stupid stuff, then hang up when she calls or whatever. Or, like, I ain't got time for today. Unless you want to hear about your son, I'll tell you about that, but no other bullshit. But he admits that sometimes she calls and she wants to speak to the boy, and he says, well, he don't want to speak to her. Okay, I'm just letting it be. Like I said, this is his first episode, but it makes sense. We see like the way it's going that Mo appears to be possibly an unstable mother, or like I said, some question marks there. Like I said, it's just the first episode, okay? And even though Fizz is a good dad, this is real. His name Drew in real life. There's still a thing here. It's like, okay, but like I said, we are only just getting the beginning, okay, y'all? It's still deciding point. I don't know, but maybe it's just he's so sick and tired, frustrated, so maybe other stuff we don't know, okay? Because, she found out, I don't know if she followed him or whatever, found out he was at the studio and she meets up with him later on. Because she is like this. She's finally trying to get herself together, I guess. She has, but like I said, I don't know where she's staying at her own self because it's been reported that it's been unstable. And on top of that, she's working all day and night trying to sell, hot dicks. Literally, like, who wants that in their carpet, you could put it 100 degrees. Ain't that? I'm not trying to. Okay, never mind. I'm just saying, y'all. I ain't trying to sit here and get no. Okay, never mind. But what I'm saying is that she's selling, over, the possible burning with some. I can't see it. Okay, but anyways, not to say it's nothing wrong with hustle by selling sex toys, but I'm like, how does that prevent you from like being around your son? But like I said, it's some blank areas with some questions in it. So like I said, she goes to meet Drew at the studio. Because, earlier she met Morgan, which I'll talk about Morgan the next segment, Ray J and Teairra and stuff. And, about the whole thing, about him having problems being seeing her son and stuff. And when she talks to basically Drew, she's just like, this is the only way talking. This is whole issue about the baby. Feels like, okay, I don't. Basically, he's like this. Go on, bitch. Go on. Okay. And that's pretty much how it ends right there dealing with them. Okay. But like I said, hopefully she is successful with selling, hot dicks, whatever. I don't know, but I'm just saying I don't think that's really pleasing to most of the audience. Just about little sex toys. I just, didn't she say like she sometimes she does have a chance to take a shit or wipe her ass? I heard the original quotes, but okay, okay. Anyways, so let's go to Morgan. Morgan, I think, was in the credits too, or was she? But she happens to be, linked. Like I said, she knows Fizz, baby. She knows Mo. I was supposed to say Fizz baby mama. Sorry, y'all. She knows. She knows Mo. She also used to know Teairra Mari. And Teairra Mari, sitting there taking her selfies. It turns out she has a roommate, and this is where we see Hazel E for a minute. Teairra Mari, but they haven't seen each other for a while. Teairra Mari's been house sitting. Hazel E is somewhere else. So even though they are roommates at the moment, they have not seen each other for a while, or have not been living with each other who knows how long. Okay, or maybe they're catching up for a minute. They meet up at the pool somewhere, and Teairra Mari's basically talking about her recent we seen in the blogs and everything and certain events not too long ago, last year that her and Ray J were dating, but I didn't know they were together on and off 9 years or whatever, But here's the thing. They recently broke up again, and she found out, I think she was checking through the phone and found out he was cheating, woo-woo-woo. She admits a womanizer, his penis has been everywhere. And, she still, I guess, won't let go. She admits, I got a tattoo on the side for Christ. Okay, well, you can cover up or go get it removed, whatever, but that doesn't make a person stay with you. Shit, some people get married, they don't make a person stay with you, unfortunately. But I'm just saying, but she's like, you sometimes have that one, and, her whole thing is, it's like, her stuff, even though she could have been got the next day and took her mom or somebody to get her stuff, she wasted 8 months to, basically have an excuse to have contact and just jump like, I want to get my stuff. She, like I said, Hazel, when the thing, she kind of agrees and co-signs, okay, for the moment. But at the same time, she, is trying to text Reddy because she finds out, I guess she thinks like maybe she's going to get into the, the R&B family establishment. I wonder will Brandy make a guest appearance on the show? I guess not. I don't know. Just, she was in the other one. But what I'm saying is, so when they showing the Texas on the screen and stuff, y'all, we got balloon quotes in the thing. And she's basically, I think, was trying to come in or something, right? At that time, I didn't know what she said, because, y'all, I had seen the repeat, and I seen on the show, and they had that goddamn date and make a big-ass square on top of the quotation, so I don't know what the hell she said. So all I can figure is that she was trying to get in. And then we got Ray J, like, basically, like, I'll meet you in the parking lot, stuff like, okay. So she feels some type of way, because he basically is with this new chick named Princess, and supposedly she might have been a former stripper, bands would make her dance. And, she, supposedly, like I said, used to be, on the pole, whatever. We don't know, but that's Teairra Mari saying. She's like, we're supposed to be friends, blah, blah, blah. And, Ray J supposedly also broke it off with her because she's toxic and supposedly very violent. And, I heard, like I said, I watched from everybody, my YouTube family, including, watching some of my other favorite YouTubers and the rocks, heard about Teairra Mari with her bad attitude. And this is also why she got dropped. When she was under Roc Nation, Rockefeller, not Roc Nation, but Rockefeller, right? When they were, when Jay-Z was still with Damon Dash. So supposedly this is, maybe also the reason besides the whole in Ray J's like, the on and off thing. And so she's basically like, she's hurt. She, where's her stuff? Ray J's like, I don't know. We're giving her the shrug. And supposedly he could be at his mama's house. Manager Sonia, I think his name is. Or either could be with the new girlfriend might have got this stuff and threw it out, whatever. And so, anyways, she's mad, obsessed, and leaving. But like I said, Ray J, which is a good idea because Morgan, like I said, is his personal assistant. She's worked for other people too. But she's been around Ray J about 10 years. They like this. They like the Wonder Twins, I guess, based on what he was saying. And she knows how to get business done. And so when she's looking at the guest list of RayJ.com, which we all have to hear about, okay? I don't know what's supposed to be on there. Is a non-profit organization? What is it doing? Is it like Bad TV? Where they interview rappers and other entertainers or true stories? What's going on? So, anyways, this is supposed to be a launch party, but it's not supposed to be a launch party. But he's having it at a club, but he don't want to be part. Okay, let's roll with this here. And Morgan's looking at the list and it's like half the girls he already, had hit it first or whatever. And so, and then when he sees the list of Teairra, she already knows this is toxic because it turns out she used to be close to Teairra Mari herself, okay? Even the point that her son, Morgan has, 11-year-old son, that she was, the baby was calling her, his auntie. And one day, I guess, maybe she thought Ray J hit her first too, if you know what I mean. And was trying to come after her, and been faded ever since. But Ray J's like, he's just like standing on our branch or whatever, or still trying to think peace. So like deep down inside, I guess he thinks she's a good person, and whatever. So, anyways, y'all, here comes the party, and here come Hazley, Hazley also Teairra Mari sidekick, and Teairra comes in there, and even though she originally didn't think about going there, I guess she. What is she saying? Something about like, she knew that the girl was there. Maybe it was like the basic confrontation about, finally getting her stuff. And I think she put her purse down. Was the girl like taking pictures inside of her purse, or was it the bags and stuff that she had left, y'all? Please put in the comments, y'all, because honestly, I think I was doing other stuff. No offense. It wasn't a boring show or nothing like that, I'm just saying. But anyways, whether it was a purse was on the thing when she went to talk to Ray J, or if she was showing a bag, showing a picture of the stuff that was left in the house. I don't know. Just somebody changed that. Whatever it was still, now, I mean, it just was really petty to a certain degree on Prince's part to sit here, whether it was from the purse, or Teairra Mari's purse, because it was also first class ticket, or even was from the stuff that she left at months. Because Teairra's like, I want my check since the stuff was been thrown. Ray J's, but from his angle's like, what, I do most of the stuff where, go shop somewhere else and shit, okay, whatever, right? Basically what he's telling her. So the girl, Princess, is sitting here with the iPhone 5S, and sitting here basically saying like, what ain't this in your bag? She already showing her friends stuff, showing, you got everything from Vagisil, the cream, I think the pills and stuff like that. And Teairra Mari's not embarrassed about it because, she's like this. I could have got that. Okay, so what? And I could have probably got that from, him fucking your dirty pussy ass. So, she was about to swing and then they just cut the credits at the time. Yeah, I said credits. And that was about it. Okay. And we just leave that at that moment though. But like I said, she didn't have to be like, hey, like something that can happen to most women anyway, whatever, But, she's showing that. And that was a little high schoolish, but, but still. Teairra, I don't know why, I just feel like, because when Morgan said she already had a bunch of shots and stuff, Teairra was planning on there of sitting here and throwing hands. Okay, I think that she was attempting to do that. Okay. So last but not least, this last story for last is Omarion. Okay. In his situation, he's been with April for 3 years. And she's 7.5 months pregnant. She recently had the, of course she recently had the baby before they filmed it. And is the baby's name Mega? Okay. But anyways, here's the whole thing. We got a possible Mama Joy / Mama D / somebody I'm not going to let my child go, whatever, possible financial or dependent reasons. You know, I can't let my child go. Okay, it happens. It might be possibly that Mama Leslie, you know, is that way. Now, for what we hear, Leslie, you know, is dealing with health issues, and of course that can affect anybody, you know, where the point is affects their working at, because she used to be a hairstylist, you know, from everything from Kirk Franklin. And I remember she used to even do Omarion's hair when he had the braids. I don't know if he was doing BTK, but I remember when she was doing his hair, and you know, if anybody seen the YouTube video back in the day, when he got his hair finally cut, right? Why in the world, I swear it was like a 40-hour documentary. It took that long just to see Omarion's hair got cut. I mean, it was only 6 minutes, but it was just like, this is the change of the legend. Now, you know, I'm just pretending I got my watch on right now. But I mean, it was so long just for us to see, you know, his mom taking his hair down and him getting his hair cut. I'm just saying. Dramatization at its best. Okay, so, anyways, she's dealing with health issues, and Mama Leslie say he promised, which we find later on, that, you know, take care of medical bills and everything. And April and her were cool. It was cool until it got a certain point, and now she don't like April's ass, okay, anymore, ever since she got pregnant. And you know, this kind of reminds me, if y'all watch Real Housewives in Atlanta, it was kind of like Mama Joyce liked it tied until after Kenny and him got engaged. But okay, another show, different time. So, you know, you see Omarion and April going to, you know, get a sonogram, whatever, takes some sonogram pictures, and you know, they find out then there's a boy, and April's just talking about, you know, this thing, you know, she wants the mom, you know, the whole issue about the mom kind of like knocking her, and Omarion's kind of like, in a way, like, okay, that's y'all, you take care of that. Whatever, y'all trying to get along, you know, she got to like, y'all got to get along, but he's just like this. That's them, okay? That's not me. But we find out later on, you know, you got, like I said, we got Omarion. He meets little Fizz, and they talking about, you know, Fizz talking about his issue at the barbershop, and then Omarion's talking about his issue with his, you know, April and / his mom. And fast forward, to make a long story short, Leslie goes over to April's and Omarion's house the first time. And then she kind of admits, like, basically, you know, not only my mama, you know, indirectly, you know, I'm mama, you could be replaced. You know, I don't got to like you, got to earn your like all of a sudden. And here's the thing, she's bringing up, like, you know, financially, he was taking care of me. And then, you know, no calls. Now, I'm not getting help anyway. Suppose that's what Mama Leslie was saying, okay? And even April had admitted, like, even I had helped her with the bills, whatever, you know, I was also helping financially, because, you know, she also feels like April was getting on Marion's head, whatever, like, not to help her. So, unfortunately, that kind of means, like, I won't take it out of you. It's like this. You try and take my baby away, also knows the bank, and if she could have, indirectly, she was kind of giving April this. Look at here, bitch. You're trying to take my son away, and you fucking with my money. So, listen here, bitch. There'll be probably others after you. You know, that don't mean gonna have to stay with you just because y'all have a baby. I'm just saying that's kind of how I decoded what really she was saying indirectly without cussing the young lady out. But was sitting here just like letting her know, like, look at here. Okay, because, you know, like I said, April does want to get along with her. She wants her to be the baby shower, you know, stuff like that. You know, this is also Omarion's first child. And, but she wants everything to go woo, so get along, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much how it ends. So, that I gotten out of it. So I hope y'all enjoy my review. And I'll be back in the next video. And yeah, y'all take care. Have a pleasant night, pleasant day, pleasant weekend. And y'all take care. All right.